What is up, everyone? It's MC Rips. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a brand new release. It's the 2025 Bowman Baseball Hobby Box. If you're not familiar with Bowman, Bowman is all about the prospects, and more specifically, we are looking for the first Bowmans, which are basically the equivalent of, like a rookie card, right? For a player who's made it to the majors. We are looking for prospects in here, and it's all about the first Bowmans. Now, I am not a prospect expert by any means, but according to the Topps website, we are looking for first Bowmans of guys like Charlie Condon, JJ Wetherholt, Jesus Made, PJ Morlando, Eduardo Quintero, and Slade Caldwell. So those are the guys that we need to be on the lookout for. So let's do it. Let's rip into this hobby box and see what we get. We are going to get one autograph per box, and we are going to get in each pack, we're going to get some veterans and rookies, and then we'll get some paper. There'll be a couple of paper prospects and then a couple of chrome prospects. And again, we are looking for the first Bowmans, preferably in the chrome format or some sort of parallels. We will probably get a few numbered parallels in here as well. All right, here is the new design for 2025. Okay, that's not so bad. We're actually starting off with a prospect. Okay, so paper prospect, we got what looks like a refractor of some sort, and it's a die cut. See that down at the bottom? It's a die cut. All right, Tink Hence, Elvin Garcia on the first Bowman. There's Jackson Churio. So let's put the paper prospects over here. And here are the base rookies and veterans: Drew Thorpe, Jackson Churio. There we go. Thomas JC. Rookie of the Year favorites. That's kind of cool that it's a, this year it's a die cut pattern. That's not bad. Flip this. Okay, here's our first Bowman Chrome, Sammy Hernandez. And there's PJ Morlando. That's one of the prospects that we were looking for. And then what is behind that? It's another prospect. It's Fernando Cruz. So 3 prospects, 2 chromes, and a couple of other base rookies and veterans, and an insert. So good start. It's just a base PJ Morlando, but we will take it in pack number 1. We got 24 packs and 8 cards per pack. So we're going to have some fun with this one today. We got Ashley Andujar, James Tibbs III on the prospects, Yamamoto on the base, Mason Wynn, and Rockstar Rookies James Wood. How about that? I do not know much about the odds. I should have checked the odds sheet before I started this rip, but that is a nice James Wood Rockstar Rookies insert right there. And moving back to the chromes here, Tink Hence and S. Smith Pineda, and a Caleb Lomavita. Okay, so the Rockstar Rookies, just looked that up, and yep, these are 1 in 12 hobby packs, so we will likely get 2 of those in the hobby box. So not a rare insert or anything like that, but it's nice to see a James Wood. Josh Noth on the first paper, Aiden Smith, Salvador Perez, Spencer Schwellenbach, and Kobe Mayo on the Rookie of the Year favorites on that die cut design. Josh Noth on the first chrome, and Kyle Teal on the chrome with a Mitch Jebb first paper behind it. So no parallels, no numbered cards just yet. Rafael Flores, Giancarlos Lara, Luis Robert Jr., Jung-Hoo Lee, and there's another Rockstar Rookies. Thomas Ajayce on that one. Get that sleeved up. All right, we got Kevin Castillo on the first chrome, Esteban Mejia, and Cody Freeman. Kind of weird configuration there. I think last year they had the base rookies and veterans in the front, and then the 3 papers, and then the 2 chromes. So kind of a weird pack format this time around. Steven Echeverria, Walker Jenkins. Still a prospect card here, but not a first. Not a first. Christian Yelich, Ketel Marte, and hey, how about that? Carson Benj. For the Mets, just barely breaking the top 100 prospects there. I will take that for the PC. And to finish off that pack, we've got Hayden Alvarez on the first, Nick Kurtz on the chrome, and Hagen Smith prospect. Oops. Samuel Basallo, Sung-Chae Chang, Nick York, Kevin Alcantara, and number 30, Xavier Isaac on the top 100 prospects card. We got Edgeline Perez on the first, and Carlos Tavares on the first, and Hyun Suk Jang on the first Bowman. Some of these names are going to be a little tough for me. I don't keep up on prospects all that much. But I would tell you, the more Bowman I rip, the better I get with some of these prospects and the names. There's some cool looking insert back there. Let's see what we get. Chris Sale, Marcus Semien, and Connor Griffin on the VIP. Okay. VIPs are 1 in 8 packs, so we'll probably end up with a couple of those. And as I pull this back up, we have some sort of a chrome parallel. Malcolm Moore and Javier Mogollon. But this is some sort of parallel. It's not a first. Not a first Bowman. But let's see if we can figure out what chrome parallel this is. Okay, I think this is a Reptilian. Got some weird. Looking at the odds sheet, they got some weird parallels in here this time around. It's called the Reptilian Refractor. It is 1 in 13. 1 in 13. So we might end up getting 2 of those in this hobby box. We'll see. So far, a pretty uneventful rip, I will say. There's another, yeah, so back to back, we've got another Reptilian Refractor in there. Tovar, Langford, and Greatness. There's Charlie Condon right there. Greatness loading. Okay, 1 in 8. 1 in 8. 1 in 8 packs on that one, but it is a Charlie Condon, which is nice. Yeah, I guess we'll put Charlie Condon on there. He's one of the guys that we're looking for. And let's get this back up here. Malcolm Moore on the Reptilian. That is a first Bowman. That's nice. Gregory Barrios and Carlos Tavares. I think that was Carlos Tavares one of those guys we were looking for? I don't remember. Nope, he was not. All right, let's go ahead and get Malcolm Moore on the Reptilian sleeved up here. Make some space over here. And moving on to the next pack. Esteban Mejia, Bishop Letson, Caden Dana, Freddie Freeman, James Wood rookie. And the Chrome, Bishop Letson and Kevin McGonigal, who that's a first Bowman. I think he's one of the top prospects as well. And Aiden Miller back there. Not one of the top 5 referenced in, you know, by tops, but I do think he was one of the top prospects up there. Acuna, and it's oh man. How about that? How about a JJ Wetherholt on the Bowman first auto? It's just a base. But that right there, my friends, is why we buy Bowman hobby boxes. For the chance at an autograph like that. JJ Wetherholt, first Bowman autograph. Pretty happy about that. Don't know what that is worth at this point, but that is awesome. I don't know where to put that. Let's put it over here. Make some space right here. That is awesome. All right, let's finish out that pack. Kellen Lindsay, Chrome, Ricardo Yan, Braylon Payne. Now we just got to find a parallel of something would be nice. Oh shoot. Okay. I heard about these and I don't know what they mean. These are like, they're called red redemptions, I think, where the rookie logo is red. Let's figure out what we got here. Johnny Level, Jose Perdomo, Brian Reynolds, Kyle Tucker, Hurston Waldrep. Okay, I think this is one of the red redemptions. We got to figure out what that means. Okay, so I have no idea how rare of a pull this is, but it is a red rookie redemption, and it turns out it's a new program that Topps is offering in partnership with Fanatics. I guess it's worth fan cash. You can exchange it for fan cash as like the Rookie of the Year candidates are announced. If they're one of the candidates, it's worth like $100. If they win Rookie of the Year, then it's like $200. And then if they go on later in their career to win like a Cy Young or an MVP, it continues to go up in redemption value up to like $700, I think, if they make it to the Hall of Fame. I don't know. But if a guy like this makes it to the Hall of Fame, I think this short printed Bowman rookie card is going to be worth more than $700 down, 15 years down the road, let's say, if he makes it to the Hall of Fame. But still, that is a pretty cool opportunity to pull one of those. All right, we're going to have to start making some more room over here, and I don't know what to do. We'll put it right there. Cool. And we'll move on to our next pack after we finish the last one. We got a first Bo Walker, Jesus Tellero, and JJ Wetherholt on the base, on the paper. All right, we got Zaire Hope, Kyle Teal, Jackson Holiday, Mike Trout, Dylan Cruz on the rookie, Max Clark, And Cheng again on the chromes, and a Cameron Sullivan first paper. Okay, we got some sort of an insert in here. Gregory Barrios, Jacob Wright, Casas, Yuri Perez, and Owen Casey, the 39th prospect right there in the top prospect list. Leo DeVries and Yu Min Lin. His first Bowman was last year. That was one of the big chase cards last year. And Montilla here. Montilla. Kind of surprised. No numbered cards yet. No numbered cards. Travis Bazana, PJ Morlando, Willie Adames, Jacob Wilson, rookie. Greatness Loading, Cam Smith, and an X-Fractor in here. Seaver King, X-Fractor. We'll get that sleeved up. Cameron Sullivan, first Bowman. George Clausen on the first Bowman paper. And we'll go ahead and keep this moving. Okay, we got another insert in here. Kevin McGonigal, Sundstrom, Kumar Rocker, Sugano. Number 13, Christian Campbell on the top 100 list there. Corey Lewis, first Bowman Chrome. David Ortiz Jr. And Cole Fontenelle. Still admiring that JJ Wetherholt first Bowman auto back there. We got a sparkle. Something sparkle. Urena Cam Caminiti, Logan Gilbert, William Contreras, VIP Carson Williams, and this is a Gregory Barrios sparkle of some sort, just a plain sparkle. I don't think it's numbered. I don't know where the numbering would be. I think last year it was on the front, but nice to see another parallel in there. JJ Wetherholt on the chrome. Little card booger. Oh, maybe it's not. No, I think that's on the card. That's too bad. And O'Neill Perez. Okay, Bowman Chrome Prospect Mini Diamonds are 1 in 25. And I'll bet you that's a mini diamond. Yeah, that's a mini diamond. X-Fractors are also 1 in 25. So probably one in every box is what we're going to see there. Sammy Hernandez, Chase Hampton, Vladimir Guerrero, Jose Altuve, David Festa, Rafael Flores, Esteban Gonzalez, and Connor Griffin. All right. Kind of getting down to the end of the box. Wondering if we're going to see anything else big in here. Manuel Clase, Bobby Witt Jr., Cole Reagans, Thomas White, first Bowman Chrome, and another one of those. Whoa. There's our numbered card. Jack Penney out of 50. What is that, a gold Reptilian? That is a Reptilian gold. 1 in 2,000. 1 in 2,080 packs. Boom. That was the numbered card that I was looking for. That's pretty exciting. I don't know who Jack Penney is, but he's a shortstop. And it's his first Bowman. You move James Wood over here. Put Jack Penney right there so we can keep an eye on that one. And then the last card in that pack was Jesus Lopez, first Bowman. Gary Gill Hill. That's a cool name. Asbel Gonzalez. Jonkenzie Noel. Bazana's bases loaded cards. What is this? Oh, let's look this up. What in the world is this? I don't have any idea. It's not on the odds sheet. HS. Okay, wait a sec. HS. What does that stand for? Oh, Hobby Stars. Hobby Stars is what this one is called. 1 in 15 packs, so nothing too crazy about that one. That was pretty funny, though. Bazana's bases loaded cards. Okay, JJ Wetherholt, VIP, Ismael Javier, Caleb Lomavita, and Quinn Matthews. It's been a fun rip. It's always fun to start getting to know some of these top prospects. Christian Moore, Nolan Arenado, Ben Rice, a yellow Spencer Schwellenbach Yellow Border. Sweet. We are rolling. We are rolling in some good cards now. That's incredible. Let's I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna stick it right here for now. Probably can't see it. Out of 75. Schwellenbach Yellow Border out of 75. That one's got to be a tough pull. Yeah, 1 in 1,766 hobby packs, and for it to be a Spencer Schwellenbach rookie card, I will take that. And we've got wave something. What? We got another numbered card. Ashley and Duhar. Now we're picking up some steam here. Jackson Humphreys. Out of 350, Ashley and Duhar, first Bowman for the Rockies. Out of 350. Let's see what this is. Chrome Lava. Maybe a Chrome Lava. 1 in 260 hobby packs. We're heating up now. Getting down to the end of the rip here, but we are heating up now. Very nice. Looking forward. I know we're not done yet, but man, I'm looking forward to the recap on this one. Eduardo Quintero is one of those top rookies that we were looking for. Sorry, prospects, first Bowman prospects. CJ Abrams, Bryce Harper, and Sean Keys on the first chrome. Gary Gill Hill and Conrad Kaysen right there. Charlie Condon. Charlie Condon right there on the top. First Bowman paper. River Ryan. Fernando Tatis. We've got number 65, Drake Baldwin, on the top 100 prospect list. Victor Rodriguez, first Bowman. O'Neill Perez. And Walker Janik. 2 packs left. Kellen Lindsay, Matt Wilkinson, Adiel Amador, Trey Turner, Kevin McGonigal, number 25 on the prospect list, Cole Fontenelle, Asbel Gonzalez on the chromes, and Franklin Arias on the first Bowman paper. And the last pack, can we get any magic? Not that we need it at this point. It's been an awesome rip, but let's see what we end up with here in this last pack. Oh, it's a Jacob Wilson. Greatness loading. I will take that. Guys favored at this point to win Rookie of the Year. That might be worth holding on to till the end of the season. That's nice. And the last of that pack, and that's going to do it. Chase Mobley on the first Bowman paper. Let's do a quick recap. All right, welcome back to the recap here. Let's just go ahead and take a look at, all the prospects and base cards that we got from that hobby box. This is the stack of veterans and rookies. This is the stack right here of the inserts. These are our first, not our first, but our Bowman papers. And then this is our stack of Bowman chromes right there. But let's go around the stage here and talk about some of the bigger pulls. Let's start over here. As a Gregory Barrios, first Bowman chrome in a mini diamond. Mini diamond, I'm pretty sure that is. Not numbered. Over here we got Seaver King. This is a Seaver King, not a first Bowman, but it is a Bowman Chrome X-Fractor. Over here, Spencer Schwellenbach on the yellow border, numbered to 75. Nice yellow bordered rookie card there. Over here we got another pitcher, another Braves pitcher, Hurston Waldrep. This is one of those red rookie redemptions, short printed. Couldn't find the odds on that on the sheet, but I assume that those are pretty short printed. Ashley Andujar, first Bowman. I think this is a lava, maybe a lava. 229 out of 350 on the first Bowman chrome there. We got Jack Penney. Another first Bowman chrome. This one is numbered 7 out of 50. This is a gold Reptilian refractor. Gold Reptilian refractor there. And then our one auto, it was a big one. JJ Wetherholt. Just a base auto. But that is one of the top prospects in this checklist, as far as first Bowmans go. So can't complain about that. When you spend $240 on a hobby box, makes me nervous, but I definitely enjoyed this one. I definitely think that we walked away with our money's worth on this one. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss my next upload. I do have some 2025 Bowman blasters to rip next, so stay tuned for that. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.